welcome to the Cricket Buff Reporter, and I'm back. I'm Rishabh Jain, your host, and you would have missed me for a long time, but today here I am. Finally back on my YouTube channel, and today we are here to discuss the mammoth game of India versus Pakistan. Hmm. India versus Pakistan, man. Big match. Big match. As it is said, big match brings big responsibilities. I was just joking, but yeah, it's a responsibility for India to win this match again because India has been winning against Pakistan since like 7 times in the World Cup, and they have been unbeaten because Pakistan does not have that courage to beat India in World Cups, whereas they think that they're invincible. So we will be talking about how the match will unfold and what are the best playing 11s for both the teams, as well as what do you think about the Virat Magic, Rohit Magic, with both of them scoring mammoth runs in the last two matches. And we'll see who will be the standout players for both the sides. Starting with India's record against Pakistan has been pretty good in the World Cup as they have played 7 matches and won 7 out of 7. And they recently, not recently, but like 4 years ago, they beat Pakistan in the ODI World Cup, and that was a very humiliating loss from for Pakistan because there were a couple of memes as well which have went viral. The people have went viral since then, and a lot of things have changed. That Pakistan was named the first number team in the ICC rankings, but they lost its spot as usual. It's Pakistan we're talking about, so there's nothing much to say about how they perform when it comes to big events. But yeah, they can pull off a heist if India let them do. If India plays their B team, I would say. So starting with India's record has been pretty much really like not pretty much, but really good against Pakistan. Plus, Virat Kohli has scored a mammoth amount of runs against him. The team, like Virat Kohli, is technically the daddy of Pakistan, as people say, because he recently in the Asia Cup they played against Pakistan, and Rahul and Virat Kohli saved the day for them by scoring centuries after India lost the first 3 wickets for pretty cheap runs, and Virat Kohli smacked the shit out of Pakistan bowlers. They neutralized the bowlers pretty well, like the bowlers which were creating hackers for them in the T20 World Cup last year. They gave them the proper jawab, the proper answer to their questions. Like, you can't dominate against us every time. They neutralized Haris Rauf, who was becoming a pain in the ass for both the for India, not both the teams, but now both the teams. Yeah, but they neutralized every player they could. Shadab Khan was negligible in the Asia Cup match. So India has a really good chance with that. We'll see like how does the playing 11 play out because India recently played two different teams. So one with Ashwin, one without Ashwin, and will India be tempted to play a spinner ahead of Shardul Thakur, or will India be looking like they would be playing Shardul Thakur, or they would be playing a Mohammed Shami? Because Mohammed Shami has a pretty good record against Pakistan as well. So let's go to the through the top order first. So for India, it's gonna be Rohit Sharma. If Shubman Gill is back, he should be making the playing 11. But if he's not 100% fit, I think Ishan Kishan would make the playing 11 instantly. So it's Rohit Sharma with Shubman Gill or Ishan Kishan looking on the availability of Shubman Gill. Then Virat Kohli, the King Kohli, comes at number 3. He dominates the game. If he's there, India have a chance to win the match easily without doing anything much. Then at number 4 comes Shreyas Iyer. Number 5, Rahul who has been in a pretty good form recently, and he nearly missed a century against Australia. And he was looking at him like, "What have I done here? What have I done here?" Because I wanted to hit a 4 and I hit a 6, but that knock was really special because it uh, another time like he they pulled the Indian team uh, out of the difficult situation they were in, like being 2 runs and 3 wickets down, India would not have a chance if Virat Kohli was out as well. So they pulled the team out of the mud they were sunken in, as well as if we see Rahul has scored like pretty good amount of runs as well. Then at number 6, I think Hardik Pandya is a really good option, but I think they might be tempting to play Suryakumar, like give him some game time as well, because it's Pakistan. Okay, I will not do this again. I will not make this joke again. But yeah, Hardik Pandya or Suryakumar, like Hardik Pandya would be playing, and then Ravindra Jadeja is there to give you a little bit more batting. It will be interesting to see if they would go with the Shardul Thakur or R Ashwin, or they will go with the Mohammed Shami to just like be on the safe side. If Ahmedabad pitch gives them more assistance, they would be tempted to play if fast bowlers are more favorable on that pitch like today. So you don't know like how is that going to happen, but I think they would be tempted to play Mohammed Shami ahead of Shardul Thakur, but you never know. It's a team India; they can play Varun Chakravarti ahead of Chahal as well. So yeah, they can do anything. But yeah, then Siraj, Bumrah, and Kuldeep Yadav are like your set players who are the wicket takers for your team. And if we see the Pakistan lineup, they played Abdullah Shafiq in the opening, and he did pretty well. He did pretty well. Like I didn't expect him to do well because when they dropped Fakhar Zaman out of the playing 11, they got an Abdullah Shafiq and he scored really well against in the recent match. So Abdullah Shafiq has had a good run, but it will be interesting to see if Babar Azam would be able to make some mark against India because the World Cup has not been a great start for him, obviously, because every Pakistani fan is banking on him to play such a good innings that Pakistan dominates the game. But Babar Azam has not got his rhythm right till now. So it would be interesting to see if Babar Azam would be uh, like making some runs against India. I won't say that he won't be able to make the 11 because he's the captain, but yeah, will he be able to score runs against India's good bowling attack now, which has got the rhythm back? And more to say that it would be interesting to see who will they play at number 4 because their number 4 had done been performing really well. But Mohammad Rizwan, talking about Mohammad Rizwan, he scored a 131 brilliant innings, brilliant innings against the mighty team, and it gives them confidence that yeah they can come back from any situation they are in, and it shows that how Pakistan is getting more their batting order is getting more gelled in the team as they are playing together. So Mohammad Rizwan will be a player to look out for because he has got his recent touch, and Mohammad Rizwan can do things. Mohammad Rizwan can do things because they proved it in the T20 World Cup in 2021 that the opening partnership of Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan can get there and like destroy the bowling lineups of other teams. So yeah, I would have an eye on Mohammad Rizwan as well. If we talk about other players like Shaheen Afridi, Shaheen Shah Afridi will be a key player for Pakistan because he's their main lead. Like talking about Shaheen Shah Afridi, he has had a pretty good run, but he has not been able to make the mark because Trent Bolt, Mitchell Stark are the two left arm bowlers who have got their rhythm back, and they are putting the ball in the right areas, creating the difficulties for batsmen, like Mitchell Stark did it in the in the match against India, and even Trent Bolt against England. So they are getting there, and Shaheen Shah Afridi, being a left-hander, needs to find his spot right. If they get this spot right, uh, you don't know, Shaheen Shah can get like the top order out cheaply, and that can create a problem for India, of course, because they don't have a good history against left-handers. So it's a thing for look out for Rohit Sharma, who nearly neutralized him in the last Asia Cup match, but got out eventually after the rain break. So it would be interesting to see how they play Shaheen Shah Afridi. Now, talking about the middle order again, they played Saud Shakil, who played decent, like he scored 31 of 30, but yeah, he gives you that stabilized middle order vibes that, yeah, I can go and play some shots, hit some sixes, hit some fours. I can go and like pace the innings well, but Yeah, the main one of the players they would be looking at is Iftikhar. Iftikhar has had a good history of like he has had a good run in past 2 3 months, and they would be banking on him to give him some overs as well, and give some middle like the attacking power as well in the end, because he scored like 22 of 10 in the last match against Sri Lanka, where Pakistan scored 345. Mohammad Rizwan scored a century. So that was the match I was referring to when I was talking about Mohammad Rizwan, and not a good run for Babar Azam as well. Uh, and then they have Shadab Khan, who can be very useful against on the pitch of Ahmedabad, and he can play it really well as well. I think he's one of the main players to look out for. And then Mohammad Nawaz comes, who can give you a little bit of spin, not a little bit, but these are the two players they will be banking on to give 20 overs for to Babar Azam to play around. But if Nawaz does not ball really well, I don't think Pakistan would be able to make like even able to stop India for before 300. So the spinners need to play a really good role in the match today, and I think spinners might create a difference if fast bowlers cannot. Because if Pakistan bowls first, it's a batsman game. It's a batsman's game. Like India won't put Pakistan to chase because they recently chased of 345. Chasing it is getting really easy in the second inning. So uh, they wouldn't want to put Pakistan in that easiness. But if India bats first, Pakistan bowlers might create some difficulty. So, talking about Hassan Ali, he came in as a replacement of Naseem Shah, who injured his shoulder. I don't know how, but yeah, it was written as like um, in his fortune that he won't be playing the World Cup. But Hassan Ali has done really well. He has got his rhythm back. He has got his pace back. He has got his that aggressive nature back after the 2021 the catch he dropped, and he was dropped from there forever. But Hassan Ali has made a really good comeback, and it would be important to see how Babar Azam uses him in the middle order, middle overs, as well as in the starting 10 overs in the power play. So and not like I can't finish talking about Pakistan without Haris Rauf. Haris Rauf has been their powerhouse since last year, and he performed really well against Pakistan, against India last year. But Virat Kohli, when he smacked two sixes uh, in his over, his confidence has gone down since then. So it would be interesting to see how Haris Rauf bowls against India and how Virat Kohli tackles him again. So this was the playing 11 I was talking about. And if we see who will be the top players for the match today, I think it would be Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma are the like best players you have to watch out for. Even with Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma being there, you can't dismiss Bumrah, and I think they might play an Ashwin, but you never know. So Bumrah, Virat Kohli, and Rohit Sharma are my like three players. Siraj went for a lot of runs last match, but I think it's been a cycle in cricket that if you go for a lot of runs in your one match, you tend to take wickets in your next match and perform really well. So I'm banking on Siraj as well for the wickets. For from Pakistan side, I think Babar Azam will be able to score runs. I think he will be able to score 30 or 40. If he scores a century, it's Pakistan's game, because he's taking uh, Pakistan to a different level of score that India would be pressurized to chase down. But yeah, I think Babar Azam might score some runs. Abdullah Shafiq was really well as well, played really well as in the last match. Like he scored a century, so I think he might not score a lot of runs, but he might give you some fireworks around here and there. But Mohammad Rizwan is a player to watch, as I told you. Like he has got his form recently, so you don't know. You don't know like if Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan are on strike and they like do a 100 run partnership and like take it to 200 run partnership, you will never know. Pakistan is still in the game and India is struggling to take wickets. So this is one of the things India needs to be scared of. And I think Shaheen Shah Afridi would do pretty well against India, because he has got that tendency of performing really well if he does not play well in his last match. So the left arm pace bowling as well, India would be looking to tackle that out. So yeah, I think this should be the match to look out for, I think Narendra Modi Stadium will be filled with people. It will be flooded with people, not filled with flooded with people, because we have not seen any audience in the matches except for India matches. But yeah, everyone has their eye on the India versus Pakistan. Let me know in the comment box what do you think, who will win, India or Pakistan, and who will be your top players to look out for. So I will be dropping a comment in the comment box, and this podcast will be on Spotify as well. So follow there as well, and follow us on Instagram for playing 11s and regular updates. So thank you guys, and it feels to be good. It feels good to be back, and I will be here for the whole time now. So watch my videos, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys, and I will see you.